This is my club. First rule of my club, tell everyone about my club. Second rule of my club, fucking tell everyone about my club.
Hello, welcome to Mike Club. My name is Chatham. I am the proprietor of this ridiculous podcast. Moving on.
Chatham, you're doing amazing.
We have a great panel of comedians happening tonight. First off, Jeremiah Nation.
Okay, I'm one of the hosts of the Hilarious Open Mic every Sunday night here at Halfy's. And love this comedy thing. It's a lot of fun, so we'll see where this podcast goes, I guess, right?
I'm Ryan Nelson. I frankly don't even belong here right now. I'm the odd man out on the mic situation. Literally the fifth wheel.
You don't belong here tonight.
I'm gonna hurt one of you. One of you is gonna get hurt by me. But yeah, Ryan Nelson, live in LA.
My name's Brian Bear, and I like to do comedy. And I will be at Halfy's. My mom get the promotion out in the beginning, huh? Thanks. I'll be at Halfy's on the last Sunday of August.
My name's Jeff Wallace, and I am the co-host of Hilarious Open Mic and Showcase with Jeremiah Nation. And we're having a show on August 31st, obviously, featuring the Brian Bear and other people such as Chatham, Jeremiah Nation, Louis Salas, and Derek Hayden. And it's going to be a good time. And, yeah, next.
Hi, my name is Cammy Severster. You can find me on Twitter at Cammy Comedy, so Cammie Comedy. Otherwise than that, I'm here at Happy's every Sunday.
All right, and for our first segment, the Comics Rip. This is where our panel of comics will take each headlining topic that I read out, and we'll dissect it and turn it into whatever we feel necessary. For the first topic, all right, so this bar in Japan is suitable only for women seeking a sexual pleasure by a sex toy. Love Jewel, Japan's first bar devoted to female masturbation, opened in Tokyo last week.
Congratulations.
This is straight from the website. Love Jewel, colorful new bar in Shibuya District, Tokyo, is the first love and sex bar dedicated to women. As if there's one dedicated to women.
Well, it is Japan, dude. There's all sorts of crazy shit that goes on over there.
It blows me up.
You know, my number one question, though, about this is, like, where do they get the shipments of all the sideways toys?
They're made there.
No. Imagine they
Taiwan.
just shave. It's like they have some, like they can just take a knife and like cut off some of the layers on each side. They can work it in.
That makes sense.
It's a business, right?
I try to imagine what's going on in this place. So they're just
That is
women,
obviously not how vaginas work.
And this is
the
how
two
it
of you
works.
have never had sex.
Well, I've never bragged about it.
So this is how it works. Once they take a seat, customers are able to experience a pleasant place in which they can openly discuss masturbation. Since most people view female masturbation as something of a mystery or taboo. Female masturbation, it's not a usual topic at typical bars, right? But not only are you able to discuss, but experience with one or more partners in different rooms.
So
my gosh.
Ass to ass is what you're saying.
Ass to ass, or you can just watch her, she watches you. There's a lot of watching.
Let's break this down to the reality of it,
some
though. This
sharing.
is the disappointing fact about the whole thing, guys. That they're not letting men into this place.
No.
Unless you're accompanied.
It's like
Unless you're accompanied by a woman. So you're not just going to fucking sit there and watch a bunch of women jacking themselves off. It's not women hanging on chandeliers.
It's only a matter of time until someone gets a cam in there, and then it's gonna be online, so we all can see.
My big question is why in the mission statement, why do they need to talk about female masturbation? Is that just a thing like the girls in
We need to
her
talk about it
goddamn
first.
bedroom?
No, that's what women
They-
have. That's
it's-
the problem with women
It's
these days.
masturbation
We want to
is
talk
a
about it first.
singular thing. There's no bars
Men are
where guys
action.
go to jack off around each other.
Yeah, there are.
I want to.
Yes, there are. They're called gay bars. They're fucking everywhere.
They're doing more than just masturbate. This is a masturbation bar. Why is there a whole bar
What
dedicated
does masturbation start and
It's actually
fucking like where's the difference?
Because there is no masturbation going on. We just have a wall full of dildos and fucking cock rings and shit.
No, they can use them. They can take them into rooms.
Yeah.
At this bar, if they do so choose.
No, this is a place for women to go flick their bean around for a little while, and
It's like those nap rooms and these big old corporations. They have these, like the Huffington Post even has, like they have a nap room, and it improves efficiency because if you take a sleep randomly throughout the day and then get up, you do more work that way. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Let's be honest. This is a lesbian
I
bar.
fell asleep at work plenty of
This
times,
is
and
a
I felt like I was
lesbian
a terrible
Let's
worker.
like seriously. Let's be honest. This is a lesbian bar.
This is a lesbian.
It's a lesbian bar.
It's a lay bar.
Yeah.
Le bar.
It
I mean-
sounds to me more like a dildo Disneyland. I mean, I
Yeah,
assume
it's
that
like
there's all these
it's
different
like
contraptions with
Disneyland?
dildos just sticking out of them.
Dil-
People
it's
can
like one
spin
of those.
on.
It's like a bar dedicated to pleasure parties. That's all it fucking
Yeah.
is. A bunch of girls probably sitting around and giggling at these little dildos and shit that look like their husband's dicks or something. You know?
They probably make a lot of Sex and the City references.
I feel like a main point that we're missing is we're talking about the country that gave us tentacle porn,
Ooh,
and
real talk, homie.
there's dudes that like finger schoolgirls on subways just because they can reach up their
rape
skirt,
school,
and like
manga.
they've only oppressed female sexuality.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
they're very all about male
Because
sexuality.
that's just a gay bar with guys, like a male masturbation bar. That's a circle jerk. There'd be pastries in the middle. You know, they would later sell out to imagine like a
This is
a
a
hot take
well, let's
factory
be
thing.
let's-
Like that.
This is
Let's
just
be
your
frank. This is
favorite things that you're talking about.
this is a country where you can buy used female underwear out of a vending machine.
Oh,
Why are we
yes.
surprised about this?
No, it's just
what I
Japan
just
being
said.
Japan.
Chinese.
Yeah, Japan has issues.
Yeah.
Japan is just doing the logical next step of being Japan.
Which is more Japan.
which is
Continuing
inevitably
to be Japan.
more.
Does this
Why I
really
always
freak
say
anybody out when
Japan's
there's a
a raven,
restaurant
you know?
that like serves everything in a toilet and it's all toilet themed
That's
food?
Korea.
Do they
And
do
you
that?
sit
Hey,
on a
it's still all
toilet.
Asian. I think all Asian
Oh.
countries are Asian and Japan.
Although we do
it's
have
all one country.
we do
That's
have
fucking China.
I'm racist.
The Orient is all the same.
Well, Cammy is an
I just
expert
refer
on
to
the
it
subject.
as
Yeah.
the Orient, as a
Like
as
as
a
a token
1930s
Asian person.
safariman would.
Like it's a
Cammy, I
rug,
feel
like they're
you should be
rugs.
contributing more to
black
this
is
right
black.
now.
I think I was only invited here because we're talking about yellow pussy.
Yellow pussy?
Next up, Kim Kardashian's selfie book coming to a bookstore near you. Kim Kardashian
this.
is coming out with her first book. It's her first book, right? And it doesn't have any words in it except the title. And maybe some
She doesn't
hashtags
write
mentioned
words.
sprinkled there. And it's called Selfish. Excuse me. It's called Selfish. It is pictures of herself. And it started as a selfie book she was going to give to Kanye West, her husband, who has a child named Direction.
East-west.
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 You know what? I love this. Like,
North.
Get
With
your
an
shit
F.
straight.
Because
Sorry,
when she grows up to be a rapper, like, what's that British girl that's everyone's loves right now? The Australian.
oh, she's Kiwi.
No, she's got the badass.
Iggy.
Iggy.
Working on my shit. What's that?
Yeah,
Yes,
Iggy.
right.
Iggy, yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
God.
That should
Azalea?
happen to Northwest.
Is it
Jesus
Jeffrey?
Christ.
I want to
People
talk. I want to talk about
I-
Iggy as
did
much
I
as I want
just-
to talk about Kim
hold on.
Kardashian.
Get your pop
Which is
culture
all
straight.
fucking lot.
Did I
a
just
lot.
describe, oh wow.
I gotta be
Hey,
honest.
folks.
Listen, guys. I gotta be honest. I'm really excited about this book because it's kind of inspired me. I want to do a book myself of selfies titled "Selfless," where I pay homeless people to take selfies of themselves, and then they distribute that out for America to sit at on their shitters and laugh at.
Just
Hey,
hold on.
hey, hey.
Did I go dark?
You gotta get your phone.
Did I go dark? Was that dark?
You went too dark.
Okay, hold on,
really.
hold on.
Funny.
I have to be
Oh,
honest.
jeez.
The fact that this book is
Run
coming,
the light.
this book in quotes is coming out, made me redefine what a book is. I looked it up actually. Book is defined as a written or printed work consisting of pages glued or sewn together along one side and bound in covers. That is no longer a good enough description of what a book is. The fact that
that's a
a
fact.
book
Is a
of
porno
pictures
mag?
of Kim Kardashian taking pictures of herself put together count as a book?
Yeah,
Oh no, she's got a pretty
table
nice
books.
ass.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I'm looking at that bitch.
It does.
Look at it, hey man.
That's a goddamn magazine.
I'm really glad that we have defined that now.
Well, my number one
book
problem with
is.
Kim Kardashian is the fact that as I am texting a response to someone asking me what I think of Kim Kardashian, is I've never even typed Kardashian in my phone, and it predictively texts like Kardashian.
Oh wow, like
Yeah, and
the
it capitalized it and everything.
Oh, that's
It
it's
was
like a
fucking
brand
disgusting,
name.
dude.
Oh, it
I
is.
was
Why,
fucking-
why the fuck are you crying?
Wesley,
Bullshit?
no. I typed in Smith into my phone, and it's not going to capitalize that. Because maybe I'm talking about like a 13th century metal worker or some shit. But meanwhile, it capitalizes Kardashian.
Every time somebody says to me, "What do you think of the Kardashians?" I immediately know not to finish my conversation with them.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
just end with a fuck you
It's
and
the
walk
cute
away.
Yeah,
word
like,
to
oh,
leave.
that means you're retarded, so I don't need to
Oh,
talk
you
to you.
have very valid things to contribute.
You know,
Any-
like Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about politics.
No, sorry.
We need to talk about Jesus and the government.
That's how you get
Let's
popular.
talk about
The government really is.
Hey guys, the government really. The
government.
the government.
How do you guys
No, not the
feel
fake
about
government, the real government.
brand nowadays?
Not the fake.
That's not
government.
that.
Hey, we don't just like to
Kim
live
Kardashian. We're on topic.
We gotta
Kim
get this
Kardashian.
going.
We're talking about that.
I simultaneously
All right,
support
we're
and
way
oppose
off
the
topic.
government.
Yeah, we
Ryan
got
had the mic.
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Bear, do you have any?
My favorite thing about having this book is you're officially allowed to purge anybody who buys it.
Wait, what's
Is that, is that a
really?
rule?
Like the movie?
Is that a thing? I love
Yeah, it's
that.
a thing.
Just because the movie came out, they made it a law. Like,
Yeah.
But wait, wait, wait.
But if they buy this book,
So
so
purged it.
you know,
Oh God, I hope.
gun control.
Think about all
You
the
know,
kids that are
government.
going to die as a result, though. If you
I'm
purge
always-
the people.
I'm almost afraid of the book burning situation when society crumbles that bad, where if they're burning books, but I think as at that point, they'll just be like Kim Kardashian selfie books that are just pages of the same woman. So it's like books you want to
it's like-
burn.
Yeah.
Like,
It should be like the new Guy Fawkes Day in America, where we just all burn
We wear
effigies of Kim Kardashian.
Well,
We should- we should- we should
I
live
fear
like
that
a
when the
fucking-
nuclear holocaust comes around, and there's
'Cause it's coming.
nothing. Yeah, because obviously it's coming, and there's nothing left. All the books that are going to be left are Kim Kardashian's selfie books.
Her books
And
like
that's
the
what.
cockroaches.
That's
Gonna
what.
outlive
500 years from now, what's left of humanity is going to think that's the height of that we reached.
Like, I pride myself on the fact that I can't even pronounce the last name right. Chicks that date black guys. Let's go with that.
Yeah. That's
And my little sister's like, well, Courtney doesn't date black guys because she's with Scott. Who cares? Fuck this book. It's 1995. Like, I guess you get a discount off of Amazon, but no, it's not worth it.
I don't think.
Quick,
You're really
No one
passionate
can
about
pronounce
this.
your last name.
quick comment on that.
That's a good question, actually.
quick.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black shit right there. You can't talk shit to Kim Kardashian because you can't pronounce her last name when nobody in the right mind, except for Laotians, can pronounce your last
No
name.
one needs to know my last name because my credit score is shit. And I don't want
It's gotta be Cal, right?
Are there fucking people lining up at your door to steal your
Pronunciation, please.
identity?
Oh, my last name?
Yeah, pronunciation, please.
Cyprosert.
Cyproserts?
Cyprosert.
That sounds like an anti-suicide.
It's really ironic because
That's
that's
not-
the name of my
no.
world character.
It sounds like an antidepressant.
It sounds like one, yeah.
Oh my god, the net
Causes anal bleeding. Causes anal bleeding, anal fissures.
Oh my god.
You just
You just opened yourself into a whole world of jokes. Like after experiencing cyproserts, you might feel feelings of suicide.
Alright,
It's funny because
we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
God, I love this one.
Come on, I can move.
It's an antidepressant which side effect is even deeper depression.
Even deeper depression.
Yeah, that's-
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just gonna marry an awesome guy and get an awesome last name.
You should do that.
That's
Like
your shot.
Like Kardashian.
So are we going
That's what you're gonna do.
The next one?
That was my goal in life. How'd you figure that out?
I'm excited about. I'm excited about.
I have a lot to say about this.
About what? Which one? Oh. That's great.
That's great. All right, Jeannie Scott, Florida woman, arrested for allegedly assaulting boyfriend over bad oral sex. Police in Florida arrested an extremely intoxicated woman. Literally, that's the police report. Extremely intoxicated woman after she allegedly beat her boyfriend over bad oral sex. The Smoking Gun reports Jeannie Scott, 50, assaulted her 32-year-old boyfriend. 50. Her 32-year-old boyfriend.
Maybe she was just conjuring.
And his name is Gilberto. He sounds like you bought him. Like you bought him from like a black market, like sex trafficking.
Yes.
They're Brazilian Nicaraguan children that they go on a farm and they're all like raped on a daily basis, just so that they know what to expect. It's America. Most of them won't live.
Could you really imagine if I got to punch a woman in the face every time she cheese grated my dick with her snaggletooth?
And this is beautiful. It's in
This if your name was Gilberto, you'd get to do it.
If my name was Gilberto, I'd get my ass kicked by my monster-looking girlfriend.
All right, this all happens at his own house.
Candy, what are you doing?
Candy, all right? We don't need to ask me for it.
Oh my gosh! All right, reset.
Candy just fell on the ground.
Let's do it.
Okay, and this all happened in his own house.
His house.
His own house.
The 32-year-old is supporting the 50-year-old?
Yeah, and this is
apparently.
And I love how they call it a joint oral sex encounter. That's the longest way to say 69.
There's 69.
So we really it's two numbers now.
So basically what happened was
a joint oral sex encounter.
That's a politically correct way of referring to 69. That's
it is a
interesting.
69 in the longest way.
Think about that. Think about that then. That means that they were 69ing. He came in her mouth and then got off her. It was like, I'm done.
This is the beautiful thing. Scott told police that she became angry after DeLeland, his last name, after he finished first and stopped pleasuring her. He's like, I'm done. We're finished here. But I'm not going to pay you. I'm not going to wife.
It was great.
Or girlfriend. Come on, you're 50. No one cares.
I mean, this guy basically just shot a load down her throat, rolled off of her and said, I'm not finishing you. And she beat the shit out of him, dude. That's what happened.
I think
Gilberto is Beck.
Beck?
That was for you.
That was for you.
If I got beat for every time I didn't let a girl finish, I'd get beat every time I had sex. I mean, really, it's...
I don't know why. If I took a beating for every time I didn't return the favor, I'd be dead.
For some reason, I had already assumed that sex with you included physical violence.
At least I'm kind of disappointed.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Wesley.
Consistently.
Hey, no, this is the hammer though.
Jeff
This
puts
50-year-old
himself
woman,
first.
guys.
Yeah, of course.
This 50-year-old woman's black.
I
Does
know.
that change anything? Fair.
That absolutely changes something. It's the only question I have.
What about
Because
a young man?
I straight up think no 50-year-old white woman is like, I'm going to punch a 30-year-old dude. But someone who struggled through some civil rights shit, like a black lady, like that's in her wheelhouse at 50, is like, oh, this motherfucker ain't going to finish me off?
That's a valid point.
Also,
Oh, hell no.
69 is a very lustful position, so I could see where the white guy was like
Just ramming it.
nose buried in 50-year-old black lady cooch,
Yeah.
and then was like, I've never done this before, and then came really quick.
Oh, wow.
He was probably
That
just really
was-
excited.
I enjoyed the fact that this came out of Florida.
I like all the women.
My question was like,
Play the part. That was my favorite part.
my question was, where did she get the stick and wrench to be beating her lover? Because when the cops pulled over and found her, she was beating her with a stick and wrench.
A stick and a wrench?
Yeah,
She was
Both
dual
at the same time.
wielding
She
a
was
stick
dual
and
wielding.
wrench.
That's dope.
That's
That was
interesting.
mad dope, bro. That was mad dope.
That was mad. Dope.
That was actually angry dope that she
I
smoked.
think really the most important thing that we need to think about here is not only these reported victims of bad head abuse, but the silent victims of bad head abuse. We really need to think about those people. It's a crime that many people don't speak about and verbalize, But like, and it's not only physical abuse; it's also verbal abuse. You say you give head like my 80-year-old grandmother. That is just as bad.
My 50-year-old grandmother, then. And my
I wish it was 69-year-old
grandmother.
How awesome would it be if she was 69 years old?
Oh, wow, a 69-year-old woman.
I would like more if you had a 50-year-old grandmother.
You fucked up my birthday.
I took her to bingo and then I think.
Wow, that was her life goal, was to 69 during the 69. But the guy comes in the mouth and then doesn't
Ruined everything. Ruined everything.
I would go to jail for that, too.
We can edit this.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll be fine.
All right, we're going to go around and we're going to take some guesses as to the ethnicity of the man in question.
Oh, I got this handle.
Oh, it's Cuban.
right,
It's
right,
Florida.
right.
It's Cuban.
Oh, yeah, it's Florida. It's Cuban, yeah.
All right, go. Your turn.
Cuban, definitely.
Oh, you hold on. Who read the article?
I did.
Oh, then you guys know.
I know, I forgot.
Oh, I just assumed Florida. He's got to be Cuban.
Do you know?
With a name like that.
Did you see? Do you know?
I hope he's like.
What's his name again?
Do you know the ethnicity?
Go ahead. I hope he's like
What's his name
Scandinavian.
again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to know if you knew. I got totally.
Should I make a random guess?
You just play.
This isn't a game you get to play.
All right, he's Asian.
Wow.
Yes. He's Asian. Yeah, it's a dumb. It was like I imagine he just wanted to be like beaten or something. Because if like you get a sassy black woman at 69 and then you come and walk away, dude, it's like a death sentence.
That's what gets him off.
She's gonna get off all
He
right.
could not have been on the bottom. That little tiny Asian man.
No, she's a little black woman too. The picture of her, she's all like.
Oh, she's like. It's really sad to see where Halle Berry's going with her life these days. You should see the picture.
Yeah, you know, I really envy someone who at 50 just beats people up if they don't fuck right.
Oh God,
Like that's someone who's getting a lot of
crime.
What did she do?
That's a very sexy person who's like, no, I'm gonna fuck you up if you don't fuck me right.
I know she's been in prison.
Dude, how do you think she handled that kind of shit when she was 20?
She's telling him, "You sit down when you piss, motherfucker."
I want to
This
talk
is
to
my
her.
house, your house, my house.
I want to talk to her about her life, find out what it is that
I don't want to talk to her.
Oh God, because this woman had issues.
I'm almost certain that.
All right, moving on. We got Squirt.org, the gay sex cruising hookup site. And I emphasize cruising because this
Like the
gives
movie
you
Cruising?
this app that they have and website joint pieces give you actual Google Earth locations of where gay people cruise. Now, is anyone gay at this table?
I know Jeff Ball is
No, just want to make sure. I want to try to catch you. Almost got one.
I sound very gay, but I'm
not.
extremely heterosexual.
Gay for Jesus.
Gay for Jesus.
That's
Hey,
all.
have you seen his body? Oh man, he's
It's the only
something
man.
with that.
It's the only man I want inside of me.
God, dude, I wish I had abs like that. Jeez, oh God, he's stacked. when he's
Son of
like
Christ,
that.
man, you get a
Oh.
fucking six pack.
Dude, hey, that man Trump. Hey, to walk on water, you gotta be cut, bro.
It takes balance. It takes balance. It's a full body situation.
All right, moving on away from Jesus, but Squirt.org, gay sex cruising. It shows you where they cruise. Now, what is cruising to a gay man? Like, I imagine cruising, I think 1960s, Mexican, fought the local guy, just cruising down Mooney with his, dude, Miller High Lifes, one in his hand, and, there's two on the seat, there's girls in the back seat because his beer's his homie.
I love you throwing in the local reference, by the way.
Yeah, because no one knows.
See, I naturally think of hanging out with my
Hey,
bros,
Moody's pretty rare.
hanging out with my bros with the top down on a convertible Mustang, and just letting the wind blow through our hair. Just me and my bros, you know what I mean?
In your 5.0?
In our 5.0 with the top
All
down.
right, no. I have a question.
Just cruising up and down and just letting the wind blow through our hair and just going yeah, blasting our favorite pop song,
Your favorite gay pop song? I have a question to pose to you guys, though. How does one gay guy cruise and pick up another gay cruiser?
I think
do they just do they have a signal they hang out their hand?
Is this
It's
literally
battleship.
cruising in vehicles, or is this a reference to where
I
people
don't know.
frequently go
It
and
just
I
says
think-
cruise.
gay battleship.
It's impossible for any of us.
Gay Tinder.
None of us.
It's Grindr.
All right.
It's Grindr.
It's Grindr.
It's abstract.
It's
2.0.
basically Grindr, but it gives you actual locations.
Grindr does that
Well,
too.
the name itself, it defines the fact that you're
Not that I would
there's
know.
a happy
That
ending
you would
involved
know.
in this.
Cruising
We know.
alerts. All right,
We met
frequently
that way.
asked questions. on their site has cruising alerts. I think this may shed some light onto what cruising is.
Oh, okay, there we
All
go.
right. Why does a squirt exists to connect and inform men who enjoy sex with men, however they identify, and however and wherever they like to do it. The cruising community is huge and extremely diverse.
Huge.
Some guys like to cruise for sex in public, others don't.
So it's like gay gypsies.
It's gay gypsies. I think
Okay.
it's just like a horde of gay. It's like a bus. It's like gay bang bus. I think it's just like this.
This
you
is
know,
great.
you know the bus.
For
Yeah,
gay
maybe
people.
it's like.
Yeah, but you're
This is great for gay people.
I suppose.
you're forgetting about the black.
Isn't that really what
want the
happens
black
anyways
people.
with gay people? Do they need an app
Gay
to fuck each
Yeah.
other?
It's called blackplanet.com.
Oh, that's like. Oh, I want to touch on that. That's awesome.
Do gay guys really need an app to fuck each other? Though?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, can't they just ask each other?
Blackonblack.com.
You want me to put my cock in you right now? Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm actually gay, and that's
That's the
what.
same way gay sex works.
You have anything to shed on the light over there, Bear?
More like yawn cocks and anuses. Who gives a fuck? Like everybody's been hooking up online for a while.
Yeah, that's kind of the only reason.
My favorite gay ones were Boy Ahoy, Manhunt, and Scruff, which is exclusively for bears. So
It's not like comfortable, where your hair's like long and it's nice. It's just that like sandpaper.
of course.
You like to be rubbed the wrong way.
I'm fucking gay dude with some scrubs.
You like to be rubbed the wrong way.
I don't know, man. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
they do. I was on it earlier
You're forgetting
because my
about art.
beard is
I don't know, man. I
bad.
just don't, I don't like shaving, and I love
I'm
fucking
actually the
dudes.
fat guy kind of like I think Bear. I think of a
It
guy
is a fat
that's
guy.
huge, right, and muscular Billy, but he's got like a giant like belly that just
And he's
I drink
married.
beer
yeah.
and I fuck dudes and I chop wood
With attitude.
I hate shaving,
and I can pick out a duvet.
like nobody's fucking business.
There's one thing I know.
I know what it does.
Is I like hunting, and I like fucking dudes.
And for our last headline, South Carolina mom calls cops on 15-year-old son after finding porn. A mother in South Carolina called the sheriff's deputies on her son this week for finding porn playing on her living room TV. Oh God, the living room. That was fuck up. That was the first mistake.
That was ballsy.
Oh my God, in the living room in front of God and everybody.
Literally, that was
Grandma. Did grandma's pictures looking at you? I couldn't do it. No. Then it's like there's all kinds of entryways into that room. I think tactically when I masturbate, I really kind of. I gotta make sure, like, seriously, 1 in the morning. Seriously, I got everything, the volume's on 1.
Volume control porn.
Because, God, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear
that
it.
way when you were
But you know that shit's louder than anything.
I know,
It's volume
right?
1, dude. And why would it, when you're watching porn, it feels like it's louder than anything you've ever listened to on television before. You know everyone in the house can hear it. But you gotta hear her. You gotta know what's going on.
My thing
There's
about
dialogue,
my
right?
thing about the story is clearly there's no dad.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly there's not a dad. Because the dad.
What kind of...
Are you making fun of them for being black?
No, I'm saying like if there was a dad in the house, we'd be like, yeah, you watch porn at 15. No, yeah, just.
Why is anyone faulting the young man for enjoying some
I'm
masturbation?
I don't think anybody's faulting him.
I'm not faulting the young kid for watching porn. I'm faulting the mom for losing her goddamn mind and calling the goddamn cops.
Well, I think what
there
they
was
should
no
do-
dad to step in and say,
Hold on.
hey, this isn't a big deal.
Scare him straight.
Scared?
I'm sorry. Come on.
What
He's
they
a
need to do is
15-year-old kid. He's at like the. He's blossoming.
He's crowning.
He's crowning.
He's a dog dork.
He's sexually crowning right now.
I don't even know.
My question was, were they black again?
They were black.
I'm sure they
Oh
were.
my God.
I can imagine what I would do.
South Carolina.
Definitely
Yes.
black.
And they're all
South
black.
Carolina.
Definitely black.
I can't
the biggest
imagine.
One tag away from black people.
The biggest TV is always in the living room.
Oh God! Why do you need to see porn? Like 52-inch HD. Like honestly, I could do it on my phone, and it's enough.
Why
I
do you
was-
not
I
want to
was-
see it on that kind of TV?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
you
know why
ain't-
you wouldn't want to see a
okay.
giant vagina getting smashed. Are you kidding me? Why would you not watch that on a giant
I was
television?
actually super lucky when I was 15 and the biggest TV was actually upstairs in the game room.
So you masturbated in your
the
game
walk-
room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No,
Did you
I'm
ever
playing
use
in my
any
game
toys for
room all the
assistance?
time.
I hadn't learned enough yet.
Like what was the Armstrong guy?
Stretch Armstrong.
Oh my
Stretch
God.
Armstrong. Like just.
We talk about things you actually know about.
You know, I was a fucked up kid, man. I can imagine if my mom called the cops on me for jacking off. The things I would have done. I would have accused her of molesting. I would have, I would have.
It's your fault. It's your porn.
I would have called the cops. My mom's got a stash of meth under her fucking bed.
You confront her as she's calling the cops. I'll tell them you abused me.
I'm gonna tell them some crazy shit about
There's
you.
things scary about children. There's an age they get where they have so much power they don't know, but then there's a point where they do know, and it's just like they could implicate a man for murder. And then a cop will believe him, like, oh my God, this kid came up to me crying, saying that guy killed that person. Oh, of course I have to investigate it. This kid's not lying to me.
I know, right? It's like when you go to a park and you pick up a kid and they start fighting back, right? It's just like,
Right?
no.
I think you guys are missing.
Well, if you're doing a good enough job, they don't fight back.
That's a
Okay.
good point.
What's the key element?
The key element is the fact that he had his 2-year-old sister with him while he was watching porn.
No, she can't.
See,
No, wrong.
no.
Wrong.
Didn't fucking plan that.
No, the plot thickens.
Yeah, you never know who's walking
in
in.
the DVD player. It's like
Oh, okay.
she turned the TV on, his 2-year-old sister,
Right.
and then porn came on.
The menu screen.
Mom goes ape shit. I'm thinking like, oh crap, there's porn on the TV. This little my daughter is tainted because of her brother, but
She already gave
Yeah,
up on the
she's
son.
never gonna
She already gave up.
She gave up on the son. She's like, I'm never going to get him
exactly,
back.
but the daughter, she's 2 years. You think that's gonna kill? This 2 years, she doesn't even know what she's looking at. It is naked people.
The fact that the mom called the cops on her son at 15 for looking at porn, that daughter's got way more
Maybe the
issues
kid
that's
had
gonna
priors.
come across.
He's a black kid.
If her name is Diamond,
Oh,
at least she
for
has
sure
an
that-
excuse for why she becomes.
I wonder if he was.
Good point.
I wonder if he was watching black porn or like
what
good
is-
porn.
Oh, the good porn.
Yeah, it's probably. She probably.
That's what I
So
want to know.
good porn
Like,
isn't black porn.
was he just watching that shit?
Yeah, I was wondering where I was going with
It was
that.
probably hentai.
He was probably watching. He was watching a white girl. And the mom's like,
Can
well,
I
that
interject?
requires the cops' involvement.
Right, Bear?
Did your mom ever figure out why there was all those weird stains in the game room? Or it smelled like boiled mushrooms
Or
all
was
the time?
the carpet crusty in specific
I
places?
just picture you like jacking off into a
It's not. I
corner pocket of a fucking pool table or something.
I feigned ignorance.
Feign ignorance.
Yeah.
You just
How
made
many
your
times
mom
did you
clean it
put
up?
peanut butter on your
Did you have
balls?
a kit? Does
I have
anyone
a dog
have
lick it off.
masturbating kit?
Yeah.
Don't look it up.
Hey, masturbating kit.
Pretend like you didn't know.
I'm just picturing you jacking off all around your dad's
No,
game
no,
room.
no.
Yeah, no,
No,
I,
come
my
on.
dad's
Oh,
game
you
room,
have
my
one.
game room. Let's not be. Let's be.
Hold on.
It's my game room.
Yeah.
I think you
I
claimed it
own
by
that
saying
game. I made that
it.
game room my
That
bitch.
territory's been marked.
This was a game room without a blacklight, I assume.
Ooh,
He's
black
sprayed-
light that game
sprayed every
room.
corner.
Watch it glow like light brights.
What fucking white family puts a black light in their house?
Ooh, what kind of respectable white woman wants to know where all the semen goes? Let me funny if this. The whole house is clean with the black light, but it's all over like
semen.
the kids' room. Like there's one kid's room that's almost white all
I
over.
think
Like
you probably laid on the like air hockey table and turn the air on and just let it fucking blow through your asshole.
What?
Oh, dude, did you have an air hockey
That air hockey element, I actually did.
Oh, you lucky.
Oh, you masturbated on the air hockey
I
table?
did.
I wrecked that air hockey.
You did.
Oh, God.
I read it the first time I met you.
Did you wear a mask? Were you the goalie? Did nothing get past you?
Oh,
By
dude.
Rick, I mean plug all the air holes.
Not a single puck.
You'd be surprising how good Jizz is at like cleaning down an air hockey table.
Sex wax?
Fastest table in the West.
The fastest table in the West.
Never thought of it. Never thought of it as cleaning solvent.
Yeah, it smells like. Yeah.
All right. That's all the time that we have for this week. Special thanks to our panel comedians, Jeff Wallace, Jeremiah Nation, Ryan Nelson, Brian Baer, and Cammie Cyprassert for their hilarious contributions. Be sure to subscribe or tune in next week for another exciting episode of Mic Club, this upcoming Sunday after the infamous Hilarious Open Mic. And don't forget, we are all Jack's hilariously absurd sense of humor.